Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Welcome to Brooklyn, New York. The Nets playing host at Barclays Center as they look for a win at home. Pass to Drummond. The three from KD. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Now Simmons following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Outside for Durant. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Simmons on the wing. Outside for Curry. 6 to shoot. Pass to Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And Seth Curry hits from deep.
You know, some players just have a shooter's mentality, and Curry's in that category. Seth has not met a shot he doesn't like, and most of them he takes he can make.
Back to KD. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Curry. Poked loose. Morant outside. Pass to Bane. From outside, off the mark. To the paint. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense, but not there.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Here's Simmons driving to the basket. And Simmons slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Payton for three. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. To the middle. And Drummond throws it down.
A precision pass with Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Down low. Here's Adams. And he banks in the layup. Adams has got his second bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to KD. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Now here's Morant. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Basketball. Checking in for the Grizzlies.
Here's Simmons.
Kyle Anderson.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Good work there as it goes.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. I mean, he's just so much fun to watch when he's got the ball in his hand.
To the inside. Bane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by 9. We'll get things started in this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Pass to Irving. Harris inside. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, Harris loves to shoot it outside, but I like seeing him capitalize from there, too.
Here's Melton. It's sent back down by Simmons. Memphis moving it around. And there's the drive. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies making a change here.
Grizzlies substitution. Kyle Anderson.
Jackson up top. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Good on the shot.
Anderson.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Can't finish the one-handed jam. Going inside. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Kyle Anderson.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Clark outside. Inside. Conchar.
John Conchar.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Conchar's got 4 points this quarter. Outside, Simmons. Three-pointer. And the Nets, another 3.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Gets it to go. That one good for Melton.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Outside Durant. Outside for Simmons. And a wide open look for Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And Irving comes to help. Here's Crenshaw. Here's Anderson. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Stay here.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
Zaire Williams. Tyus Jones.
1:09 left to play here in the second quarter. Durant with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. KD's got the lead up to 13 now for Brooklyn. Step back shot. Jones, no luck. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Gets a hand on it. And staying with the play, Harris. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, not normally the guy you see crashing the boards there, but Harris giving some extra effort on the rebound.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Team second.
32 seconds left in the first half.
Morant.
He takes it in.
John
And
Morant.
oh, he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Outside Curry. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Williams. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
For your Nets.
That one doesn't drop. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We come back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Harris inside the line. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Down low. Here's Adams. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Out to Harris. To the inside. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it.
John Morant.
This is where Morant is so dangerous. The open court, he knows how to exploit a defense.
Pass to Thomas. Harris, right side. Here's Claxton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Nets lead by 9. Morant, right side. Here he goes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Team foul.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry. and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Pass to Jackson. Morant outside. There's the drive. And finished off by Morant.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Here's Claxton. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
From Thomas.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
The 2020 Rookie of the Year, Ja Morant, went to a mid-major, overlooked out of high school. Ja exploded that sophomore season and went from a relative unknown to second overall pick in the draft. An incredible underdog story.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. To the paint, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And stolen by Simmons. The kick out to Irving. Here's Durant. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead. Curry with the steal for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.